We're diving back into Uncommon Service by Frei and Morris one more time. This time, really focusing on changing the behavior, changing the culture in your business. Frei and Morris provide 3 questions in their book that they feel empower people to discover what are the assumptions. A lot of times what's going on in a business is simply this. The way we do it here is used as an excuse frequently for why change doesn't happen, for why people don't accept accountability. And what we need to do is first discover what are those assumptions. Why are people feeling that they can't change the culture or they have to do things a certain way? Because oftentimes it's misleading or it's just simply incorrect that they have to follow that process. And there's a secondary book that I allude to in the blog that I would highly recommend you picking up if you're interested in changing your culture. It's called Propeller, and it's accelerating change by getting accountability right. They provide 4 steps to change those assumptions. First of all, you got to discover what those assumptions are. Then you have to talk about it with your people. The next step is you need to create a compelling case for a new narrative. And then finally, you need to invite your people in, get them participating and building that narrative, those stories that support the new narrative going forward. So I feel too many times the business is in a position where they're not even aware that culture, behavior is the issue. And really, culture is all about behaviors. And then once they have figured out that it is the culture, it is the behaviors, they're at a loss to figure out how do we go about changing it. And this book, Propeller, specifically provides some answers as well as Uncommon Service. Again, it's not your employee's fault that they're not delivering uncommon service. You need a process, and then you need a culture that defines and supports the service that you want to produce. As always, if you have questions about either of these 2 books, Uncommon Service or Propeller, how to build your culture, how to develop uncommon service, how to differentiate your business, or any other growth functions that you need help with in your business, contact me, Doug Wick, Positioning Systems.